What's up, squad? This is Tim coming from Ring Squad, and this is our first video in a series that we like to call Fantasy Friday. Right? Here's how Fantasy Fridays work. We're going to either take current storylines or old storylines and book them the way we want to see them booked. Right? They can be old and the way we want to see them ended, or current and the way we think they should go. Right? And we're going to rotate through different hosts, different ideas, different write-ups. Who knows? Right, but I got a few current storylines that I kind of want to cover, and this first one is a very current storyline. It actually just happened at Takeover Portland. This is being recorded the Saturday after Takeover Portland, which, by the way, Takeover is on Sunday now. But I think Takeover Portland was one of the best, maybe not quite the best Takeover, but one of the best Takeovers. And I think everything should have went exactly the way it did, except for one little thing, and that is the end. Okay, and now before we get into it, right, a lot of you are saying maybe they should have done this, maybe they should have waited, maybe this was just over and done with and we had our chance and now it's over. But the way Takeover Portland ended, and spoilers alert for the whole video, so if you haven't watched Takeover Portland yet or haven't gotten there yet, don't watch this video because I'm about to spoil the end of it for you. So everything goes in my head. This is the way NXT should have done it. In my head, everything goes exactly the same. The matches go the same. The results go the same. Everything until the very end of the NXT Championship match between Adam Cole and Tommaso Ciampa. Now, in the end, what actually happened, spoilers, is that Undisputed Era came by, do their thing. They distract. They cause a distraction. They attack. They attack Ciampa, and then Gargano comes in and he turns him on, right? And Ciampa wants to use the belt, but Gargano takes it away and ends up hitting Gargano with the belt. Gargano hits Ciampa with the belt, and then Cole covers him for a pinfall. Ref never saw it because he was knocked out. 1, 2, 3, and still the NXT champion Adam Cole. Rewind that until Gargano gets the belt. Everything the same happens. Ref bump happens. Distractions happen. The attack happens. The high-low happens. Everything happens until Gargano gets the belt. He gets the belt. He takes it away. And he just keeps screaming at Ciampa, "You don't need this. You don't need this. You can do it without it. Well, you got it. You got it." And he's very encouraging and very cheerful, right? And he goes and goes and goes, and Ciampa's like, "You know what? You're right. I don't need the belt. I can win on my own. I can take these guys out on my own. I'm Tommaso Ciampa, effing Ciampa," right? So he goes. Now, what I see, what I think should have happened is Strong comes in. Cole's still laid out by Ciampa. Ciampa takes out Roddy. He takes him out with a knee. Devastating knee. Right? O'Reilly comes in, tries to attack him. He throws him into the corner. He knees him in the corner. Right? He hits the backbreaker thing, the pedigree backbreaker thing. I forget what it's called. I apologize, Ciampa and diehard Takeover NXT fans. But he hits that move on him. He hits all his signature moves on the Undisputed Era. There's one in each corner. Right? O'Reilly's in one corner. Fish is in another. Strong is in the other. Gargano's holding the belt, saying, "You don't need this. You don't need this." He hits Adam Cole with the fairy tale ending, flips him over. As soon as the ref comes to, he sees his shoulder, counts 1, 2, 3, and new NXT Championship. NXT Champion Tommaso Ciampa. Gargano gets in. He's holding the belt next to Ciampa. He's saying, "You didn't need this. You didn't need this. But I do." Hits him in the face. Ciampa goes down. Gargano holds the belt up high among the scattered bodies of Undisputed Era and Ciampa. Card comes up in the corner. "We'll see you on Wednesday." What does this mean for NXT Universe? Now, here's why I think it mirrors what Ciampa said at NXT Chicago 1, because that this is your moment and this is mine, through Gargano into the entranceway. Right? So it's like, you don't need this, but I do. belt into the face. So you still get the belt, you still get the heel turn, but now you have a new champion. I'll get undisputed in a second, but you have a new champion in Ciampa. You have Gargano, who's now a heel, and they have one last match. And it's probably going to be at Takeover New York. Not New York, that was last year. Takeover Tampa. Right. And now you kind of have this one last match to this saga that's been the center of NXT for like 2.5 years now, almost 3 by the time Takeover Tampa happens. You get that one last match. Now, people are complaining. Well, I don't want to see this again. It's been so long. I'm kind of tired of it. Here's a counter argument. One, they had enough space in between matches. It's not just back and forth every takeover, right? Gargano fought Aleister Black at last year's War Games, not this past year, but 2 years ago. Ciampa fought Velveteen Dream. They fought other. Ciampa had this whole feud with Undisputed. Gargano with Finn Balor. They've had enough time apart that it's not the entire NXT scene. And we were also robbed of their last match last year, right, at TakeOver New York. We were robbed of it, and everybody who's been invested in NXT wants to see just one final match. And this could be a Triple H or William Regal type it, saying, this is it. You will never fight each other again in a one-on-one match. That leaves the door open for Fatal 4-Ways or War Games or anything else, so they could still be involved here and there, but they can never face off in a one-on-one match again after TakeOver Tampa. That is the stipend I would put on this match, stipulation, not stipend. That's a totally different thing. Now, when it comes to Undisputed, this is what's going to happen. They just lost all their gold in one night. Well, 3/4 of their gold in one night. They're still spewing. They're still going. Now, you have that kind of element. You can make it a triple threat if you want. Or you can maybe have a mini rivalry before Gargano and Cole leading in. You know, Ciampa's in the background, the Undisputed doing their thing. Maybe they're out back at hunting for the NXT title, tag team titles. There's a lot of different ways you can go here. But I think maybe a mini Gargano Cole kind of revisiting their feud from last year. And they just have a mini TV type feud. You know, they cut promos and they have a match about a month out of TakeOver Tampa, which is actually almost a month away. So they have their match in about 2 weeks. Cole cuts a promo. You cost me my championship. You cost me my championship. You cost the Undisputed championship. You broke the prophecy. Gargano's like, this isn't your problem. This is between me and Ciampa. Let it go. I'll deal with you after TakeOver Tampa. And Cole's like, no. So, they have a mini TV feud. Right, ends in the #1 contendership match, right? And or Ciampa, sorry, God damn, Ciampa goes. This doesn't involve you. I want my, right? Or Ciampa has the title. Gargano's like, this doesn't involve you. This is between me and him, and I want my title back, and I want to end this story clean. All right, so they win. In 2 weeks' time, they have their #1 contendership match. Gargano goes over. It's a great match, maybe like a 30-minute NXT TV match, which can be bangers. And they have a 30-minute match, and then he wins. Gargano wins right at the 10 o'clock hour. They have that 15-minute overrun, so he ends right at the end of the show, and you think, all right, this is the end of the show, this is going on. Out comes William Regal. William Regal comes out and goes, you earned this match. There's nothing I can do about it. But this will be the last time. After TakeOver Tampa, you and Ciampa will never face each other one-on-one on NXT ever again. And he gives Gargano the choice. Do you want this match still? Gargano goes, yeah, I'll take it. And now we have a feud. We have that one last match of the feud everybody loved last year. I know it's kind of polarizing. You know, some people loved it, some people hated it, some people thought it went on too long, some people thought it went a little too crazy. One last time, and not a end of the year Triple H Undertaker where they still wrestled for like 10 years after that match. Right. Not a once in a lifetime that ended up being twice in a lifetime between Rock and Cena. This is it. This is in the contract that they have a contract signing the week before Takeover Tampa, the go home show, and they know this is it. This will be the last time Tampa gets his gold back, and then you still have Undisputed kind of in the wings, but kind of take them off a little bit. They've been promising, pull them back a little bit, and then I'll get to Adam Cole in a second in a different video about what I think should happen with him. But for now, Gargano, Ciampa, one last time, take over Tampa for the NXT Championship. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll be banging out new videos. We are freshly started, so please forgive the background. We plan on decorating it or green screening it. So please subscribe. We'll be doing our fantasy videos. We'll be doing our discussions. We'll be doing our videos where we bring someone in that we already did with the Royal Rumble and that we already did with NXT TakeOver Portland. Right, we have 2 videos out with people who never watch wrestling, and they get to watch us with us. We get to see their reaction. So please watch those. Give it a like. Give it a subscribe. Share this video. Let me know what you think. How would you book this match? How would you book Gargano Ciampa one last time? Would you have the NXT title involved? Would you rather have it as a blood feud and have the NXT title somewhere else? Let me know what you think, but this is my theory. This is how I think they should have done it. I've been Tim. This has been Ring Squad, and don't forget, ring the bell. Stay with Squad.